Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good week. Happy Thursday. It is June 20th. It's about 7:40 a.m. here in the garden. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I got mosquitoes out here. Just a quick update on the garden and how we're doing. Things are going pretty well. I know it's been a few days since my last video. But what I'll do is I'm just going to run down the garden here, and then we'll kind of chat a little bit afterwards. All right, so start out with the cucumbers. I have picked a couple of cucumbers already. There's one coming in. I'm trying to hand pollinate this morning, but none of the male flowers have any pollination on them because I finally have a female flower that's opened up. Doesn't happen very often. Let's see where we at. Got a couple there. This one here I'll probably pick sometime in the next day or so. And that one there, I don't know, that one's kind of weird. Different than the other ones that I've grown already. So I don't know, maybe I planted these all too close together. I don't know what the hell's going on, but this plant here, everything seems to keep dying down here. I've sprayed it, I've put nutrients in it. I don't know what's going on with it. And this one here hasn't produced anything either. It tries, but it's not really putting anything up. So I really got just two plants here that are producing anything. As far as zucchinis go, sorry, zucchinis, we started with those. So having some zucchini issues with a couple of the plants. Yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out hopefully. It's still early, so we still got most of summer to try and get some stuff hopefully. The cucumbers, I've picked a couple of cucumbers already too. There's another baby one coming in. I've been hand pollinating these now for the last couple of weeks. There's one. There's one up here on the end. I probably made a mistake and cut these off. I was tired, I didn't want them to grow any higher. There's one up here, did the same thing. But it's funny that the zucchinis are all growing on the ends where I stopped them from growing anymore. I guess I haven't looked at that at all or seen anybody talk about that, so it's kind of interesting to me. That's where the zucchinis are growing. So I got a few zucchinis here going. I've picked a couple. We had a zucchini last night. I grilled some stuff on the grill, and the wife made, she fried up some zucchinis, just in a pan, some olive oil, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and they were delicious. They were so good. The cucumbers were really good. The first cucumber that we had, I've picked two now. The first one that we ate, I don't mind the skins, so I tried it with the skin on. It was real bitter. Took the skin off, peeled the skin off, and they were delicious too. So maybe just needed them set for a couple days on the counter or something, but I don't know. The inside was good, the skin not so much. My cantaloupe grows, but I'm not producing anything on the cantaloupe. I need to do some more research on the cantaloupe. Obviously I got to hand pollinate because I'm not getting enough pollinators here, but yeah. Here's my watermelon. Here in a few, I'll take you on the other side. And we'll do it now. We'll do it now. I'm gonna take you on the other side. Where we have a watermelon there. That's growing. We got a watermelon down there. That's growing finally. Don't seem to have any other ones, but I got some cucumbers over on this side too. Here's one. There's one down here. This is the damn cantaloupe. It's not doing anything. So I got a couple of watermelons that are coming in, so I'm happy about that. I don't want a whole lot of watermelons. I'd rather have a few big, juicy ones. So yeah, so the watermelon are starting to come in. I got a couple of baby ones up here that I've been trying to hand pollinate. So we're working on that. See if I can find one quick to show you. I just had one. So I don't know if you can see that little baby one right here. Here's another one up here. So I'm trying to hand pollinate those, and hopefully that works out. Let's see, tomatoes. This was one of my sucker plants. Finally, it's starting to produce some flowers up at the top of it. So you see in the back, my sun gold tomatoes are doing really good. I picked a couple of those and ate them. The family's had a few, so yeah, those are delicious. Those are really good. I'm happy about that. Those are doing really good. I gotta do some trimming in there. These are the Candylands, right? I've had one of these and the flavor's delicious, right? Like this one I'll probably pick today. The flavor is so good, but you see how big they are? They are not big at all, right? And that's about as big as they get. So I'm not real excited about that. I mean, there's gonna be a ton of them once they start coming in. You can see them all the way up. There'll be a ton of them, but they're just so small. Flavor's good, flavor's excellent, but I'm looking for a little bigger tomatoes like these here. This one will be coming in. Probably pick that one soon. Want to pick them before they're totally ripe. So we got a few. These are the early girl tomatoes. So those are doing good. Got another one, a few more over here. Those are doing pretty good. So everything's starting to turn here in the garden. This sucker tomato's not doing anything. My lettuce is going to flower, going to seed. See there? This is the outrageous lettuce, which is really good. Both these lettuces were really good this year. And this is the, what was this again? The flashy trout lettuce. So you see it's all gone to seed now. So, yeah, we're doing that. Let's see, I got a pepper down here. Pepper, just one so far. Just one so far. I got a bunch trying. You know, and these are ones you just shake them, and that's kind of how they pollinate themselves. Get that pollination moving. And then the beans. Beans are doing really well, although I was just looking at them last night and I'm like, you know, these really haven't done a whole lot like in a week now. They all bloomed like this real quick, and I guess I was wrong. Here we go. These are the first beans that I've seen in this so far. Very nice. I like that. Got some more up here. Okay. All right, so we're starting to do some stuff finally in the beans. We do have some. I'm telling you, this stuff wasn't here yesterday when I was out here. There's another little one. So apparently the beans kind of sprouted overnight. Happy about that. So that's kind of what's going on with the garden. We're doing okay, you know, slowly but surely. Again, I'm learning. This is my first year trying to garden. Other than a few herbs over the last couple of years that we've planted and took some and then just kind of left them to die and whatever. But But yeah, the prices in the grocery stores and stuff now, and if you've watched some of the news lately, the farmers up in Utah, like 500,000 acres up there, had their water shut off. What do you think that's going to do? You know, the media and everybody's going to take advantage of that. So food prices are probably going to go up again. And I'm just tired of paying. So start a garden. Start growing some of your own stuff. Where I'm at, you can have some chickens, but we don't want chickens here. I am starting to look for some land. I'd like to get, you know, somewhere between 3 and 10 acres. So looking at that. Other than that, yeah, been a good week. Just kind of here in the garden, doing some stuff with the backpacks. I got my my seeds. I'll bring you over there quick after I get some coffee. Bring you over to the seeds quick. We got the sucker tomatoes. Remember I taught you all about suckers, or I told you all about, not taught you, most of you know. So this right here is a sucker. It comes up. So I cut those off from my other plants and replanted them over here. And now we're getting free tomatoes. All right, there's some up here. This is gonna be one of the cherry tomatoes. I don't remember which one. But this one's it's starting out. We'll have some seeds up on this one. We got some here. This one isn't doing anything yet. This one here is just getting started. What's that? And this one here grew quick, but really not getting anything. Maybe the start there where I just grabbed. So anyway, that's free sucker tomatoes. My experiment. I gotta move these two. My experiment with the garlic didn't work out so well. Like I told you in one of my first videos, my neighbor gave me some garlic. I went over to talk to him about gardening before I started all this, because he's been gardening out in his front yard for a few years. But I went over and talked to him, you know, had a couple of questions, stuff like that. So he gave me some garlic bulbs, right? And the cloves had already had some shoots on them. So I'm like, you know, he gave me like 4 or 5 bulbs. So I planted like a bulb and a half of, see that damn mosquito right behind me? I planted like a bulb and a half of the, not the bulbs, but you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so I pulled one out the other day. They've been in here like 3 months now, and it's probably not long enough, but this is kind of what we ended up with. I pulled that one out. The root system seems to be pretty good. I probably don't have them deep enough. And that's kind of where they're all at. So I'll take that one in today, but yeah, I don't know. It was just an experiment. Here's my shallots. These might be getting ready here pretty soon. So those are doing okay. I started a compost. I don't know if you saw that over there. Quick glance. Started a compost bin. Try and get some good stuff. Here's my boy Elvis. Hello, boy. He's starting to get old and cranky. Yeah, hello, boy. He's starting to get old and cranky. That's my man. That's my boy, though. I love that dude. All right, so still got a mess here on the table, but showing you what the seeds have turned into. I planted these about a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago almost. So I just have them in a little planter, right? Got some water down in the bottom for some water I don't want to pour on top. So we got the cabbage and some broccoli and green onions and spinach and cauliflower. The spinach, yeah, not so much. I got one there. Same green onions. Just got one or two. So we'll wait and see. As soon as the, let me see if I can pull this up. I don't want to pull this up with one hand, but down here, once the roots start coming out, then I'll transfer those into a little bigger planter and let them start growing in there. Let them grow in there probably for a few weeks. And then hopefully they'll be getting big enough and the root system will be good enough to transfer over into the raised beds. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm all new at this. If you have any comments, something that I'm doing wrong that you see, something that'll help me out, be appreciated. I think some of the slowing stuff, I wasn't doing a real good job at first watering. I may have overwatered at first. And so I think things for me have gone kind of slow here. I'm in zone 8A down in Southeast Virginia. And so things have gone kind of slow, but I've really had some problems with pests. These cucumber beetles, man, they're brutal. Couple of the, I can't remember the name of them, but they look like big, huge stink bugs. If you ever seen those, I had a couple of worms on my mint and on a tomato plant. So I've sprayed for all that stuff with some neem and some other caterpillar killer spray. So, we're trying here, but I've had a lot of bugs. And I know part of my problem is the things that I've planted next to each other, right? I should have done some research first before I planted on companion planting. That's where you plant something like basil next to your tomatoes, right? They help each other out, companion planting, keep bugs away, things like that. So I didn't do that. So make sure you do some research on companion planting before you plant into your garden, if you haven't already. If you have, it may not be too late to maybe drop something in there. I probably should have put some basil with my tomatoes still already, since we still hopefully have a few months left to harvest. So check out companion planting. And that's kind of what I got. Just wanted a quick update. Garden's moving a little bit. Not as much as most, but hey, it's moving. First shot, I'm happy with it so far. And what we've had has been pretty damn good. The zucchinis and the cucumbers and tomatoes been really good so far. So I'm happy with it and waiting for this harvest to explode so then we can start canning and things like that. So happy Thursday. Hope you all have a fantastic week so far. Have a great weekend. I may or may not put out a video this weekend, who knows. But I appreciate you all stopping by. If you would, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell so you know when we drop a new video. Would appreciate it. Share with your friends. Trying to get some subscribers and make a good channel here. And, hopefully I'll start getting some comments on things that you guys want to see, or things that you see that I'm doing wrong or can help, or questions, or whatever the case may be. So please hit the subscribe, join the channel, throw some comments down below. Would appreciate y'all. And have a great weekend. Hope you, your family, and friends are all safe, healthy, and happy, and be good to each other. Peace.